according to Google Bart, the global digital products industry is expected to reach 331 billion by the year 2025. So this growth is particularly determined by three different factors. Number one, the rise of the online marketing industry. Number two, the rise of the mobile app market. And number three, the rise of cloud computing. The one aspect of selling digital products which I'm going to talk about in this video is selling Notion templates. So there are many creators who have earned thousands, hundreds and thousands of dollars by selling Notion templates, and there is one creator called the Notion guy Easlo who had made over $500,000 till now by selling Notion templates. And in his Twitter thread, he had showed all the processes through which he has obtained this amount of money, and in this video I'm going to elaborate the process. Time of October 5th of 2022, Easlo had made $200,000 by selling Notion templates, and he was only 20 years old. So stay tuned till the end of this video, as I'm going to talk about three key takeaways which you can take from the example of Easlo and you can instill in your life from right now. So first, let me begin by showering my appreciation with the best productivity management tool and task management tool called Notion, which has shaped my life in the best possible way over the last 6 months. Notion is kind of a lifesaver for me, as it allows me to create content in a very continuous and a meaningful manner which I can sustain for a long period of time. So enough of my love affair with Notion. Now let's head over to the story of Easlo and learn how he made that amount of money. So it was the year 2021 when Easlo first got to know about Notion, and before that he only knew Notion as a note-taking app when he was in school. The next question which comes to mind is that after knowing about Notion, how did he learn to create these Notion templates? So he learned to create these Notion templates by diving deeper into the deeper features in the Notion by watching tons of free videos on YouTube. So the next step which Easlo took after learning how to create Notion templates is creating a Notion page to keep track of his personal finances. And he took to Notion communities such as Facebook, Reddit, and Discord to share the screenshot of his Notion setup. So before diving deeper into the steps and processes of Easlo, let's first know what a Notion template is. A Notion template is a page which can be duplicated into different formats. So anyone can use that page and use it for their own purposes. So after Easlo showcased his Notion page to different communities, he got a lot of requests to turn that page into a website template. And that is when Easlo decided to create Notion template. So till now, if you're enjoying my content and enjoying this episode, do smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. So for the next step, Easlo understood the importance of creating an online audience and a loyal fan base. So he continuously started to share his projects and his ideas on a community which is Twitter. So at this point, there might be a question in your head that what makes Easlo's template special, or what is his particular USP that makes him stand apart from his competition. So Easlo shares in his Twitter thread that all the other creators had colorful icons and illustrations to their pages. However, his templates were simple and minimal, and this is what the community liked about his templates. They liked it because it was more minimalistic and it served the purpose of the overall audience much more than the other creators. So for the next step, Easlo earned his first dollar by selling his Notion templates on Gumroad. Now those of you who do not know what Gumroad is a platform where creators sell the digital products. So now comes the most important step. Till now, Easlo has created a loyal amount of fan base through Twitter and other social media platforms. And for the final nail in the coffin, he created a lot of free templates and put it on social media platforms such as Twitter and on Gumroads, through which he got a lot of growth and a lot of fan following through these free templates. Easlo shares that publishing content on Twitter and creating free Notion templates soon became his weekly and monthly routine. This led to continual growth of his Twitter and Gumroad customers. Another important step which Easlo mentions and is particularly very humble about is that he claims that he has been lucky to be a part of a time where there were template marketplaces like Notion, Notionary, and many other launching Notion templates on Product Hunt. So he feels that he was lucky to be at the right time and to be in the market to sell Notion templates. So for the final step, Easlo mentions that he went from selling premium templates that took his small business from 10K then to 100K and finally to the 200K mark by the October of 2022 when he published his Twitter thread. And he also mentions that it was only possible because of months of publishing content which were free and this was by no means an overnight success. So from this Easlo example, there are many lessons which you can intake, but I'm going to talk about particularly 3 takeaways which you should instill in your life from right now. Number 1, everything is free on the internet. So if you're willing to learn something, if you're willing to upskill yourself, or if you're willing to stand apart from your competition, there is absolutely no excuse for you to learn a new skill or keep on learning, which is why I always say be a perennial learner, or which Naval Ravikant always say, be a perennial learner and stand ahead of the crowd. Number 2, and this is a very important thing you should apply to your lives from right now, which is showing your work. So this thought is derived from the book Show Your Work, where the author says that it does not matter which work you are doing. It could be writing a blog, it could be making videos. You should showcase your talent, you should showcase your skill to the internet, which is so vast, and it allows you to stumble upon so many opportunities, which is primarily shown in the example with Easlo. Number 3, and most importantly, provide value for free. So this particular advice or particular tip is very influential because it allows you to stay motivated and do the things which you genuinely love to do and stand apart from the sole purpose of monetization. So in terms of my own experience, I love creating YouTube videos. I love creating videos because I'm able to make some sort of benefit to this world, or maybe there is one person in this world who will benefit from my videos, and this keeps me motivated, this gives me fuel to keep on creating content which adds value.